March 21st. I'm your anchor, Declan Leonard. Here's today's news. Do you need help with your homework or understanding a class? Well, there's an after-school program that's here to help. Pathfinder News reporter Gabby Nelson tells us about the program and how it can help.
The Pinckney High School National Junior Honor Society is offering tutoring to students after school. The program allows students to get help with their schoolwork if they need it, and it's 100% free. Lena Moulton is the lead tutor for NHS. She says,
Yeah, it's really great to be able to help someone in maybe a situation where you would have needed help, or you see other your peers may have needed help in the past. It's really helpful to be able to give that service to students in need.
tutoring sessions are Monday through Thursday from 3 to 3:45 and Fridays till about 2. For Pathfinder News, I'm Gabby Nelson.
It's been a love-hate relationship, the new bathroom pass system. However, the Smart Pass app has had its benefits at Pathfinder. Pathfinder News reporter Randy Browser explains how it's impacted students so far and future plans.
When Lori Hallett came to Pathfinder Middle School last year, she noticed a major problem: our bathroom pass system. Students were taking advantage of it by overusing them in every class and in order to get out of learning. That's why she introduced the Smart Pass app. So far, she believes the new Smart Pass system helps kids stay in class longer, are more disciplined, and keeps them safe in case of an emergency.
We live in a different world now where people are crazy, honestly, and there's a lot of school shootings, so this really does help with the safety and the accountability of knowing where each kid is at.
She says the Smart Pass system will most likely be moved up to the high school and permanent for the middle school as well next year. For Pathfinder News, I'm Maddie Retzer.
Pinckney High School students are stepping into the spotlight with their latest musical. Pathfinder News reporter Emily Ozias tells us about the show and how much work it takes to put on this level of production.
Act 2 is their latest musical, Mamma Mia, opened March 8th and closed March 17th. Students start preparing for it months before opening night, decorating the set, making costumes, and rehearsing their vocals and motions. Robert Ray has been the director of Act 2 for 20 years. He says it's an all-hands-on-deck production where everyone is needed and valued.
A show without people who are building things, without people who are working in electronics, special effects, designing costumes, sewing costumes. I mean, doing the makeup. I mean, these are all skills that translate. And obviously, if you're on stage, the ability to be comfortable in front of an audience is super important.
Roy encourages Pathfinder students to check out Act 2 when they get to high school. With Pathfinder News, I'm Emily Ozias.
Lots of kids struggle with bullies, home problems, and mental health, but one organization is here to help. News reporter Bryce Little tells us more.
OK to Say is a national program set up as a safe hotline for kids to text, call, or email anonymously about things happening at home, school, and emotionally. According to OK to Say, 70% of teens have experienced struggles with mental health. Just in 2024, OK to Say has helped 716 kids who suffer from drugs, bullying, suicide threats, and more. At Pathfinder, Patty Higgins, the student family specialist, says that they've helped 5 kids in the past 4 years through OK to Say.
I think it takes a lot of courage to call and care about another person and let them know they matter. And I think it's really important that kids understand you don't have to hold on to some of these thoughts and feelings. There are lots and lots of people who want to be there to help.
If you or a friend are not safe, stop the silence and help end the violence by calling, texting, or emailing OK to Say with Pathfinder News. I am Bryce Little.
Going from a 7-period school day to a 6-period day wasn't the only change made to Pathfinder this year. We also added a new seminar. Pathfinder News reporter Kayla Wilson tells us about how this new addition has benefited students.
Jennifer Simpson is one of the leaders on the seminar planning team. She says it's a lot of hard work planning all the fun activities for students to do, but worth it in the end. So far, we have talked about resiliency, teamwork, the third quarter slump, Red Ribbon Week, and more. The goal of seminar is to have students feel connected, empowered, and prepared.
So that anytime there is an issue, a question, a concern, they would have an adult that they could go to for help or just to feel connected to.
Simpson says that seminar has also been helpful for the teachers too, helping them grow closer to each other and their students throughout the school year. Pathfinder News, I'm Kayla Wilson.
Do you like riding horses? Well, there's a sport for that. Pathfinder News reporter Colin O'Neill tells us about what this team and what they do.
The equestrian team at Pinckney is saddling up for their season this spring. The middle school practices start in April to prepare for their first show in June. At these competitions, riders compete for the points for their team. In high school, athletes are eligible to receive a varsity letter. Susan Wyckoff is the coach for the middle school and high school equestrian team. She says her favorite part of the season is watching her athletes grow.
Watching the riders' improvement, so watching how they grow through the season and get better at their skills through the practices.
There are also opportunities to ride on college equestrian teams. For Pathfinder News, I'm Colin O'Neill.
Spring sports are starting to kick off, and one year Pathfinder is ready to hit the net. Last year, the Pathfinder Middle School soccer team's record was 4 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. This year, head coach Sean Gray says he's ready for a comeback and looking to put his mark on the ball this spring. He says that soccer is not a game for the weak. It takes dedication and skill.
On top of just your regular athletic stuff like speed and strength and being able to overcome certain things is really just perseverance, pushing through, dedicating yourself to something, learning how to play not just as a leader but as someone who's a supporting piece.
Their practices officially start after spring. For Pathfinder News, I'm Declan Leonard. Choose to Lead is hosting a spring fling on Friday during part of the school day. There will be activities like face painting, dancing, crafts, and Roblox. Bring money for concessions and a few activities that require tickets. Tickets are 50 cents. They are also taking cans for the Gleaners Food Bank. Bring 5 canned goods to get a raffle ticket and you could win a basket full of prizes. Pathfinder students just have a couple of days left until they're able to go on their spring break adventures. Pathfinder News reporter Jocelyn Stepp spoke to Pathfinder students about their spring break plans.
Pathfinder students are about to celebrate spring break. According to AAA Travel, the most popular destination spots for spring break 2024 are Orlando and Miami. But where are Pathfinder students traveling?
I'm going to Georgia for the first 3 days, and then I'm going to Florida for the rest. Hopefully, I'm going to Florida.
But not all students are leaving the state.
Probably go to my grandma's, watch a movie, see the new Ghostbusters, see the new Fall Guy, then watch Kung Fu Panda 4. Who knows?
Whether you're going somewhere fun or staying in Pinckney, spring break is needed for our mental health. For Pathfinder News, I'm Jocelyn Stepp.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and have a thankful Thursday.